Hey, it's BT, and I am reviewing the LeMans Grand Prix 2015 on the BT MotoGP review. That is a tongue twister, isn't it? Anyway, let's start off with Moto3, man. Moto3, best race of the day. Moto3, these kids, you gotta, I know I harp on like Moto3, but Moto3, these kids went at it. And it was crazy because if you watch the qualifying, the rain came during the qualifying and screwed up qualifying. Let's put it this way. Fabio Q was on the front row, right? Even after he crashed, he only did like 2 laps. He crashed and he got the pole. That's how crazy the qualifying was. So he was on a pole. Maria Herrera, she was on the 4th row. Danny Kent was next to last. You know what that's like? That's like if the MotoGP race was held here, like I was on pole and Rossi was like next to Melandri. Crazy, right? That's how that race was. Crazy. Anyway, let's get it on. I thought Danny Kent did a great job of cutting through the pack. The race, man, it was a war of attrition. Efren Vasquez, he had a crash. He was coming. He had a crash. Fabio had a crash. All those guys that crashed without being touched. That track is tricky, weird. I don't think the riders too much like it. You can tell in their the way they talk about the track. When they don't like a track too much, they go, it's difficult. But the fans are, they know how to be positive, put a positive spin on. But look through what they're really saying. I don't think they really like it. That was a tough race. It was a great race. Good to see the all-Italian podium, man. I love that. The 3 Italians, the 3 little Italians. I still think Ian Bastianini is going to come up. I'm not going to say he's going to win it, but he's going to come. I think he's going to finish second. I love that guy. Ian Bastianini will make his mark known. He's going to win his first race, and I love the guy. And it was great to see. It was great to see Fenati win after what he went through with the bull crap he went through in Jerez when he messed with. It's still funny when he arrested Io's motorcycle. I mean, I know he shouldn't have done it, but it was still funny. I mean, it really was. I mean, the fact he turned his motorcycle off and he kicked him while he was riding. I mean, that's just his side of the story. Who knows? Io could have said something about his mama. We don't know. But anyway, it was good to see Fenati win a race. I was happy for the whole team, happy for Rossi, happy for the country of Italy. I just thought it was great, man, to see those three guys on the pole. I still think Danny Kent is going to win the championship. He came through there, as Nick would say, like a scolded rabbit. The way he came through that pack. Finished 4th. Thought it was a great race. Good for Danny Kent. And Danny Kent, he's got the maturity. He's like 22, which in Moto3 years is basically like if I was racing Moto3. That's how young they are. Matter of fact, those guys didn't hit puberty yet. Ian Bastianini, I doubt if he has a hair anywhere on his body. I doubt. Other than his head, I doubt he has a hair in. No chest hair at all. Hadn't hit puberty. That's why it was so cute. The rest of the guys are celebrating with champagne. He's got a Red Bull. Not because he wants to, because he has to. Those are the rules of the country. So it was a great race. I thought what hampers Fenati is that KTM. It doesn't have the power of the Honda. But what he did in that race, he used his greatest racing assets. And he went through the turns. He attacked back after he got passed, and he stayed with the Honda. Got him on the curves, got him on the turns, and that's how he won that race. On the straightaway, the Honda was going to kill him, but he stayed with him. They attacked. He roughed him up. Great job by Fenati. That's what you do when your motorcycle is subpar. I think the Hondas have it locked as far as the power and everything. But what he did on that KTM, that's how you win a race with a bike that's subpar. So congratulations to Fenati. Moto2, I love those guys. No offense to those guys. It's just not the racing it used to be. But with that being said, congratulations to Thomas Luthi, part of the Swiss Mafia, which makes you go, ooh, what are you going to do? Throw chocolate at me? Anyway, they throw chocolate eggs at you, and they go, sorry. And that's the Swiss Mafia. How mean can they be? They're Swiss. Anyway, so God bless Thomas Luthi. He won the race. I think Tito's going to come back, and I think he's going to win, get second. You never know. He might find it. He may dial it in. This is the first time he actually ran a full race within qualifying. You're in a full race instead of coming in. He just stayed on the track, and it's the first time he's done it all year, and he got second. So I think Tito's going to come back. It's going to be really good. Johan Zarco in his home race, he got 3rd. Good to those guys. I was kind of disappointed in Rins. Alex Rins leading the points. 2 weeks. 2 races in a row he's crashed out, which is good and bad, which means he's really going for it, which is good. But You can't crash out like that. But Alex Rins, if you really watch Alex Rins, and the commentator said it best, he's like as close to Lorenzo as you can get. And I didn't think about that until I watched him, but he's really smooth. You don't really know about Rins until he's there. Like, oh, it's Rins, you know? And he's so nice. Rins kind of guy, he could take you into the gravel pit, run you over, take you out of the race, and then run over your mama's foot as you come into the pits, and you go, hey, Alex. And he goes, I'm sorry. And you go, yeah, okay, man, it's cool. That's how cool Alex Rins is. I think he's going to get better. I think he's going to fight for the championship. But right now, I don't know what his deal is, but he's going for it, which is good. When you crash, that you go for it. So I'm still disappointed in Moto 2. I hope he gets better. I really do. I love those guys. I think there's going to be better racing. I can't put my finger on it. But anyway, we moved to MotoGP. MotoGP, really weird. The start, you saw, I don't know what it is with the Honda Repsol team. You watched the race. I don't know what it is with Marquez. He just said he had front end issues and he couldn't get it dialed in, which is really weird to watch. Once Lorenzo got up front, I knew it was over. Dovey tried to catch him. Rossi, I thought he was going to put up a little better fight, but once Lorenzo gets the lead and you don't rough him up, it's pretty much over. So the points championship, it tightened up, but I thought the race of the year, though, not race of the year, but I thought the race was for fourth place. You know what I'm talking about. It was Iannone, Marquez, and Bradley Smith. Real quick, kudos to Bradley Smith. If anybody deserves a factory ride for next year, it's Bradley Smith. He is racing the wheels off that thing. Yamaha doesn't have any room. Lorenzo and Rossi are still at the top of their game, so you can't take those guys out. I'm thinking Repsol Honda. I mean, no offense to Danny, but you've had, what, 10 years to win a championship? 10 years. 10 years to win a championship. No championship. I know things happen. You get taken out by a couple riders, throttle sticking, things happen. You get a stomach ache, I don't know, you get Ebola virus. Who knows what you had? But the thing is, you had your time, Danny. I love Danny. I don't like when you guys, bad talk Danny. I love those guys. They risk their lives for us, so it's hard for me to talk bad about them. But if anybody deserves a factory ride, it's Bradley Smith. I think Honda should take a look at putting Bradley and the Repsol. And I think, Smith and Marquez. Ray Smith is racing now. Smith, Bradley Smith is racing. He's racing the wheels off the damn thing. Congratulations, Bradley. I thought the race, though, was Marquez, Iannone. Iannone separated shoulder. He gave Marquez all that he could handle with a separated shoulder. That just shows how Moto 2 carried over to MotoGP. Remember I said Moto 3, that's how those guys hate each other? Because when you trash somebody at 14, trust me, a 14-year-old always remembers what you did to him because they're 14. I mean, their memory is still fresh, because they're only like 19 now. So that's what happened with Iannone. Separated left shoulder, and he still gave Marquez all that he wanted, and he was hurting. Watched the interview afterwards. He was hurting. Almost had tears in his eyes. That's how much he hated Marquez and wanted to beat him. Loved the race. It was hard to watch. Like, but it was great racing. And it's great to see Rossi still in the championship lead. And the weird thing is, I love Rossi. I would like to see him win another championship, but I'm not going to lie. Watching Marquez kind of like have a bad year, have ups and downs like this, it's hard. It's kind of hard to watch in a way. I'm kind of a little sad in a way. I kind of want to see a battle between he and Rossi, and the battle is won that way instead of like today. I don't know what happened to Mark. He battled back, which is great, but it's kind of hard to watch that way. So I hope Marquez gets it dialed in. I want to see a race to the champ. I think that the ultimate would be three-way tie for the championship. Valencia. Best man wins. That way, no team orders. I mean, what's Danny going to do anyway? Really? Get in the way? Ayama was watching that race like, wow, you crashed out, huh? Oh, you got back on the bike? No points? I didn't get no points. Pretty much the same thing. Repsol Honda's having a tough year. Tough year for Repsol. They're getting beat by everybody, even Tech 3. So it's kind of hard to watch it in the Constructors Championship. I don't know what's wrong with Repsol. You should have got Casey Stoner when you had the chance. Anyway, Mugello's coming up. Mugello's going to be the race. I guarantee you, I'm going to say it right now, Marquez gets it dialed in for Mugello. That mile-long front straight. Oh, to die for. It's going to be great. This is going to be the race to watch. Mugello in 2 weeks. I can't wait. I'm already at almost 10 minutes. Oh, my gosh. I love doing these things. And thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the comments, good and bad. I really appreciate you guys watching. I got to go. I hope you like it. And like I said, Mugello next week. LeMans, great job in LeMans by, congratulations to Jorge and Rossi. It's good to see the Italians come back in Moto 3. Those guys will be the future. You watch. Iannone and Bastianini, Moto 3. Moto 2. Who knows? And MotoGP, I like to see Rossi and Marquez and Lorenzo fight it out in Valencia. It's over 10 minutes. I got to go. You guys are great. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.